Talking about what happened yesterday because there's more stuff with Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales. Future's uncertain because she's literally not been in public since December of last year, minus the announcement that she's got cancer and the reportedly having an appearance over the weekend or last week. But again, there's been no proper, physical appearance of her. Now, I don't know if I've already said this already, but I will say it again. I personally think that she's literally no longer with us. And they're doing what they did with the Queen, the late Queen Elizabeth II, which is like put out all these stories that don't seem to make sense, but all it is just preparing you for the inevitability that these people are gonna announce their death, passing away. Because that's what happened with the Queen for like a whole year, especially like a year before the Queen's death. They had a program about life after the Queen, and it's like, why would the BBC make a program? I mean, that wasn't the name of the program, but they were sort of insinuating that, look, what's going to be like once the Queen is gone and we have King Charles. So it's almost like they're preparing us for her event. I mean, this headline is interesting because the news was on all over the media, or online media anyway, on 5/6, and 5/6 has an interesting number, as we will show you in a bit. Some more information here. A close insider has revealed that Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, may never return to previous role within the royal family. The source claimed that the wife of Prince William has been taking a step back from official duties, sparking speculation about her future as a senior royal. I mean, this is not me misinterpreting whatever, but we all know she's got cancer, right? There was that other time where I said that she's not going to make an appearance for the whole year, and now she's not going to be able to do her duties either. Whatever that means. What the fuck is a royal duty anyway? Anyone gets offended, I don't care, because these people are just actors, really. They don't do anything significant, really. They don't have any power. They just have the illusion of power. And something I want to highlight is that Diana, if you remember Diana, she died. She was the last Princess of Wales. She died on 31st of August 1997. But obviously, as you know, only the character that she was playing died on that day. And the reason why I highlight her death, sorry for that, sensitive mobile phones, because from her death, her fake death, to the news of Kate Middleton not being able to fulfill her duties is 321 months apart. 3, 2, 1. Put the number the other way. 1, 2, 3. The word conspiracy is 1, 2, 3. And it's also interesting that the number of days is 9,776 days. I highlight the first two numbers, 97, because the word death equals 97. So is Kate Middleton following in her supposed late mother-in-law's footsteps? She could be the next one to go, just like when Charles's ex-wife Diana supposedly died. And because it's a royal, and Kate Middleton was because she's a royal and she was in the news on yesterday, which was the 5th of June. The word royal family is 56 in the reduction cipher. This is gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words. The idea that the world was created using letters and numbers, or going back to Kabbalah, 6th century BC, Jewish mysticism. I'm a bit. It's warm in this car. I'm gonna try to. trying to get some air in the car. Probably more to put the AC. Very warm. Hey, John. Yeah, I was talking about Kate Middleton. Yeah, anyone else in the chat as well, you're welcome to message me. Yeah, just talking about Kate Middleton and Princess Diana. There are very strange things going on, really, really strange. I mean, is she dead? Is she not dead? We don't know. Well, I got some time. I'm gonna go for some stuff. Well, this was going to be all about. This was going to be a decode. I just want to do some other stuff as well. Doesn't always have to be just gematria necessarily. Okay. Where was I gonna go? This is my Twitter page. I'm on Twitter. If you don't know that. This here, what you're looking at is Putin, the president of Russia. He is GAY. He's interested in young musicians, claims the ex-deputy of the Russian State Duma, which is the Russian parliament. Lebedenko said that Putin was recorded he was basically fucking around with the young boys in a KGB warehouse where he was filmed by the prosecutor general. Says Alexander Litvinenko. This is before Alexander. This is 4 months before Alexander Litvinenko, the Russian spy, was killed in radioactive poisoning. The reason why I highlight this is because there's too many people, too many people that seem to believe this man is a rebel. He's against the globalism. He's against the government. Well, not against the West or the globalists, the satanic West, or whatever narrative these people create. But no, he's in the club just like they all are. Even being a follower of the religion of Islam, even people in the Muslim community are falling for this crap just because he's building like 8,000 new masjids in Russia means he is favorable to Muslims. He doesn't care about Muslims. The goal is to have them ally with him in a geopolitical sense, where the Muslim world is allied with Russia against the West. But obviously, as you know, as I always say, they're all in together. All these countries are in bed together. There's no real conflict. It's just all an illusion of conflict. I'm not going to talk about this conflict about Alex Jones, the whole Alex Jones thing. Fauci, I'm not going to mention Fauci. I won't mention it in case I get medical misinformation crap on me. I was going to say something. Where is it? Yeah, I was going to mention something. It was about Kate. That's where I was heading towards. No, I've got it. I don't think I've got it. Who's got it? I'm trying to remember. Who's the person that's got it? Is it Maverick? Maverick X. Let me just go here. Alright, this guy here, he goes into some, well, I'm going to say, controversial territory, alleging that some of these world leaders are simply inverted. And there's one here. And well, whether she forgot to move a moon bump is another question. But as you know, look here. This is what happens if you post something that's not verified. They're gonna put this up and say, "Oh, it's misinformation," and they'll give you an explanation why. But who knows? Obviously, as you know, the video looks like CGI. Now this is a young picture of her. Try to say she might have been a boy. It's perfectly possible because I've seen a lot of stuff over the years where royals from Denmark, Greece, very old pictures from 100 years ago where they look very man-like, men in drags. I mean, she a man in drags. I mean, she's pretty. I'll say that about her. And look, here's something here. Is it coincidence? Why did Kate Middleton present her baby to the world dressed in the same outfit made by Roman Polanski in the film Rosemary's Baby? Look here, look there. That's what I'm talking about. That film. By the way, Roman Polanski, he was accused of raping a young girl back in the 70s. Then he fled Hollywood, and he's in France. But the charges are now been dropped against him. But I don't think he wants to go back to America. So he makes films all in France. They're saying she had a mole on the on the picture on the left. That's an authentic one. The picture on the right, that's an AI generated picture or clip. Obviously, there's something going on here. They say she's a man because of the Adam's apple. Obviously, this kind of thing I don't really pay attention to much. I really don't, because you can get lost in this kind of thing where you just end up literally thinking, oh, that's a man, that's a woman, that's a man. But it's part of the great deception that these people are not who they say they are. Oh look, it's saying here that she's wearing the same type of dress that she's worn for 7 years. This is the cancer video. This is from the cancer video that she did, where she says she got cancer. And this is on the left. That's an old picture from 7 years ago. Well, that's basically another actor means she's wearing prosthetic, but who knows? Oh, this is interesting. I didn't know this one. I'm going to read it out to you guys. If you guys are in the chat. Ellen DeGeneres, or maybe I should just call her Degenerate, is the 50th cousin of Kate Middleton through Sir Thomas Fairfax and his wife, Agnes Gascoigne, who were both born in the 1400s. Kind of explains how these people become celebrities. It's in the bloodline, isn't it? They're blue bloods. Ellen Degenerate, or she's a degeneration, or degenerate, is also the Queen Elizabeth's 19th cousin, twice removed, through King the Third of England, in the same bloodline. Unbelievable! I didn't even know this until later I seen it. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Yeah, Kate doesn't exist. She's a character. Well, that's the point to highlight, is that they are characters. Obviously, some guy said, "Oh, you're not that bright, are you?" Yeah, hi, Abby. Yeah, did you catch that Twitter page I was on? I was just going through Kate Middleton, some of the strange stuff. I had no idea that she's related to Ellen DeGenerate. Sorry, I don't. Maybe I'm being mean. I'm being harsh on her. I got nothing against Ellen DeGeneres. I really don't. I got nothing against her, but she is, like many celebrities, complicit in the whole pushing the VAX. I won't say the whole thing, or JAB. She was posting the Vaseline. Please take the Vaseline. Yeah, you notice I'm playing word games here, because I can't say the fucking word, because I'm just gonna get shut down. I don't even have any more. I don't have any. Yeah, the crap on the platform. Yeah. Yeah. I just find it interesting they're related. I don't know what you mean. Axe? Okay, gonna go back to work. Oh, alright, okay, alright, no worries. Yeah, again, some strange things going on. Just showing some Twitter stuff. Yeah, there's some tensions between the US and Russia over Ukraine. Don't know if a war's gonna break out, but who knows? this ex-Mossad who's a rabbi. He says Chabad owns Russia. Putin is a Chabadnik, and there are reasons why. I was gonna play the video, but maybe I should. I don't know if I should.
Chabad owns Russia. Putin is a Chabadnik, and if I have time, I'll explain to you why, but it's not for now. I want to come back to the topic I'm speaking about.
This is from the Torah Cafe website.
But Putin is a Chabadnik, and there are reasons why.
Yeah, you know what? I am going to be quite often talk about Putin in these videos and live streams because I'm getting sick of tired of it. I mean, I hear it when I'm on one of the platforms, you know, sometimes, where they say where they continuously talk about how great Putin is, even though he's a absolutely total thug. Oh, this is from Kerry Redler. She's always you know, very, very outspoken. I like following her.
The flagrant suppression of free speech, the repeated attempts to violate your rights. Many Americans are outraged at the
Rigged trial, a disgrace.
They're drawing a line in the sand, and my only question is, this is what did it? It wasn't the demolition of the economy with trillions in debt and spending and the devaluation of the dollar, lockdowns and mandates that violated your freedom. The flagrant suppression of free speech, the repeated attempts to violate your right to self-defense, invasive spying for decades, even before 9/11, with lawmakers and presidents continuing to codify it to this day, perpetual lies from politicians across the spectrum to justify trillions spent on endless wars and the destruction of millions of lives, the persecution of whistleblowers who expose abuses and corruption, codifying the government's right to indefinitely detain you without charge, the CIA engaging in torture, abuse, and coups, and the FBI repeatedly violating.
She makes a lot of good points, except for when she like brings up Assange. There are legitimate whistleblowers, but I believe the people like Snowden, Assange, they are disinformation agents. So I think you got to be careful as to who you think is a whistleblower and who isn't, because there's some that are simply fake as fuck.
Your rights and endangering you. The corporatist oligarchy turning the food supply to chemicals, then selling you drugs that often make you sicker. The assassination of American citizens without trial. Bringing the imperial state home to local police. A broken justice system that victimizes people all over the country who aren't powerful politicians. And making you pay for all of it. If you've watched all this for years, but it was the system coming down on Daddy Trump that really did you in, you fundamentally don't understand the problem. Maybe you were waiting for him to save you from all of this, but first of all, he perpetuated all the worst aspects of this exact system. Second, giving your power away to government and politicians and expecting them to save you is why the inherently corrupt, violent, and abusive system has encroached for so long. The worst part of the Trump verdict is that so many Americans who consider themselves anti-establishment were still buying into the system's imaginary legitimacy and are rejecting it now because it got to their favorite politician. You've been made content to let somebody else handle it for you and take care of you, yet neither has occurred. Just more corruption and abuse. Even with a precious piece of paper saying explicitly that this isn't allowed. No politician or piece of paper can change the nature of the state, but the same delusions are true of the people cheering the verdict. They too believe politicians and government will save them from the very problems politicians and government have wrought. I know it's hard to accept that no politician or government is coming to save you, and that the institutions you are made to believe work for you simply exploit and violate you. I know it's difficult to face that only you can save yourself, and only you own yourself, not some political party, politician, or government. But it's in no way harder than living under the hallucination that ruling.
I wish we could all talk in that kind of rant, without, you know, sounding, you know, confident when you speak. But yeah, that was Kerry Redler. Yeah, I was just playing a video from Kerry Redler. I think her political belief, I think she's an anarchist, if I'm being honest. I don't know if that's the solution ultimately, being an anarchist. I don't know, but why I like following her, because she don't like party to either camp, Republican or Democrat or left or right, or in the UK's case, you know, Conservative, Labour, Liberal Democrat, SNP, whoever. Basically, she's like, you know, saying, hey, look, you guys are moaning what's going on here, but look what he did when he was president as well, what Trump did. So again, it's all of, again, it's just a cycle that we're constantly in. Now, it's certainly true that the world is waking up to what's going on, and they are waking up, but this awakening, I believe, has been manipulated. And maybe the whole Diddy thing and the revelations about other politicians, other people, celebrities, whatever, maybe that's a sign that they're going to get purged in one way or another, and it's going to lead to a new system to emerge. Call it new. They're going to call it what, New Age or some shit like that, New Age or whatever. But I just feel like whatever change happens, whatever change is going to happen, say, I don't know, the next few years, it's not going to be beneficial for us, because it's going to look like something's changed, something's big changed, but in the end, the evil's still there, running things behind the scenes. And that's what you got to understand. So that's what I think is happening.
Ruling class politics.
Okay, that's from her. I'm just going through some stuff here. If I skip over some stuff, I don't want to read what's on my page right now. So I'm just got a message from someone. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to go now because I don't want to get disturbed by when I'm on live. Okay, gonna go now. Thanks for joining me. Hope you guys have a nice day. Abby, John, whoever was here. See you guys soon.